the playoffs. New Yu-Gi-Oh drama. Oh my god. Did Super Canadian make the title of this stream chat New Yu-Gi-Oh drama? Okay. Can I because I have not been keeping, I don't get on Twitter chat for the most part. Like during the week, I do not care about Twitter, let alone fucking Yu-Gi-Oh Twitter. Like I don't care. And it's crazy because I still get so many, all my notifications chat, they're all about what's it called? They're all about Yu-Gi-Oh! All the notifications that I get. It'll be like, not DB Grind. It's people that I don't even like care to hear what they're saying on Twitter. Not that I don't like them. It's just, I think it's just the people who tweet the most, right? Farfa, who I like, but like Farfa's my homie, chat, but I don't really care what Farfa has to say on Twitter. I get a lot of Farfa posts. Joshua Smith, same thing, cool guy. Don't give a fuck what he's talking about on Twitter. And then Scarlone, who I don't follow at all, but who posts pretty much every like 5, 6, 7 times a day. So I super don't care what Scarlone's talking about. And yeah, that's a lot of, and I'm like, bro, I don't even use Twitter. I barely use Twitter. Why are you sending to me these messages from people like I don't care about? I don't know. Stevie made a video about it. DB Grinder got canceled. I just don't, okay. How can you get, first off, I don't like to acknowledge getting canceled, chat. I'm gonna explain why. The reason why I don't acknowledge getting canceled, there have been so few people who have actually been canceled, right? Here's the, like, people who have been canceled, chat, is like Bill Cosby, Kevin Spacey, I hate to say it, chat, Jonathan Majors. Those are people who have actually been canceled. And what I mean by, and you could argue Bill Cosby was already retired, but those are people who, like, their careers have been ended. They like, companies will not employ them. When was the last time you guys saw it? Some of you might not know who Kevin Spacey is. Some of you guys who are younger in the chat. But if you've ever heard of this movie, chat, and I know 1999 is a billion years ago for all the young people out there. But, oh man, maybe I should, yeah, my bad. I shouldn't lead with the pictures because it's kind of, this is a naked high school girl. But this guy. But yes, he was in The Usual Suspects. And yeah, that was a huge movie that he did. And he was also in, like this movie. He was in, what's it called? He was in American Beauty. This movie won an Oscar, by the way, for Best Picture, I believe. I think Kevin Spacey was nominated for Best Actor. Ever since the stuff came out with him, chat, where he was doing stuff with underage guys, his career's been over. Like, Kevin Spacey hasn't been cast in a single movie since. Same thing with Jonathan Majors. Got fired by Disney. Hasn't had a major project since. To me, that's the definition of cancel, chat. But if, like, what is canceling in Yu-Gi-Tubing? You know what I mean? So I find the term to be cringe being used in our community because, like, there is no canceling in Yu-Gi-Oh. You know? He's in Israel now. What about Will Smith? I don't believe Will Smith is canceled. People say Will Smith is canceled anime now. I don't believe so. If you're telling me Will Smith will never do a major movie again in his life, do you guys believe that, chat? I do not believe that. I believe Kevin Spacey will never do another big movie. I believe Will Smith will. It might be 2-3 years from now. I think that Will Smith will 100% do another, what's it called? Less views? I mean, it's not like, I love Grindr, but it's not like his views have been absolutely soaring recently anyways. I mean, how many times can you show Triff playing, what's the fucking, Raziel, chat? How many times can you show Triff playing Fiendsmith and Raziel before people are like, all right, we've seen Raziel versus Malice. We've seen Raziel versus Raziel. We've seen Raziel, Fiend, like, you can only show the same 3 fucking decks so many times before people are like, all right, I'm sick of this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think his views are going down because people are mad about AI. I think his views are going down because there's a natural, what is that thing, chat? There's a natural diminishing returns with replay content unless it is specific. This is actually why, chat, the shitty replay arc on my channel was so objectively successful, is because I realized, like, very early on, Hey Cap, don't just show meta decks. People don't want that. Show the obscure decks, show the obscure decks so people like Selza can watch their fucking little pet decks that suck like Mermail. Show really bad decks beating really good, like Sue Ships and stuff. Yeah, show decks like Sue Ships and stuff. But show them doing the most insane thing. That's why, chat, what's my most successful shitty replays? They're like Skull Servant videos, chat. Come on. My most successful shitty replays are like the most random decks like Skull Servant, but beating Zodiac. You know what I mean? Like, that's what people want. So there's a natural diminishing returns with replay content, chat, unless you like really spice it up, like Sam kind of did, or unless you're showing like you're like forecasting out. Like the reason El Duelista El Extordio has been able to be successful is because they can always project out. A new deck gets support. They're not waiting until it comes to the TCG. They're just dueling with that shit right now. So people want to know, oh, what does the deck do? How does it look? How does it function? Blah, 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 blah. They can constantly switch it up. They're not showing Razio, mirror matches every day. Like, California fires. Yes, very sad. Spy Fox. I didn't actually, I knew about I can't say I knew about the fires, chat, because I go to Yahoo, even though Yahoo went woke, and I hate the site. Even though, chat, this site went woke, and I haven't loved this site truly since 2016. I still do go to this site every day because all my emails are like pretty much linked here. And I didn't know it was that bad, but chat, it tells you like terrible things can happen no matter where you are in this country. Like I told you guys last week, I always had the mentality when it comes to like disasters or terrorism attacks or mass shootings of, it's really hard for it to resonate because it's like how you always kind of think like it'll never happen to me, but if you're on this world enough, chat, it will happen to you. And it is interesting. What's interesting, chat? Someone was pointing this out. Like the West Coast is literally on fire, and then the East Coast is literally frozen. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting, chat. Like if you look at the United States, California, the entire state is on fire, and then you look at the East Coast, it's literally all frozen. So yeah, it turns out the two coasts both suck, chat. I live in the weirdo central time zone right now, so I'm unaffected. It's been cold. Who started the fire, says Abe. Press 1 if you know who started the fires, Twitch chat, but you're not gonna tell. I don't know. I will say this. Why does that keep happening to California, chat? Like, California just has these uncontrollable forest fires. Now, granted, I never thought, like, I thought the fires hit the, like, mountains and stuff. But I never thought that they'd hit, like, the city, especially not, like, Los Angeles and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, it roasted that. I mean, Southern California got roasted, so. Press 1. Also, chat, press F in the chat for rest in peace to Zesty. Rest in peace to Spy Fox. I mean, it was fun knowing them, but I'm pretty sure they both died in the fires. And, we will never see either one of them again. We will never see either one of them again. Anime Night says, I don't like AI, but I believe that DB Grinder handled it pretty well. What exactly is the drama / controversy? This is the biggest nothing burger ever. So DB Grinder used AI images, which who cares? Did he like steal the images from someone and then the person complained or something? But if he just went to AI.com and the website just generated AI capybara, like who cares? Are people offended that he used AI? Are they offended by the capybaras? Like I don't get it. Like what's the how's that different? Are people mad that he didn't pay an artist but he used AI instead? I'm not understanding what is there to be upset, unless people are just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, chat. You guys know how I feel about AI. I think that, Eventually, AI is going to lead to literally Terminator 2, but I'm 38, so I don't really care because you guys are going to have to live in you Zoomers, like, y'all are going to have to live in that world, assuming it comes fast enough. I won't because I'll be old and dead, so it won't really matter to me. But I don't understand why anyone would be mad over someone using AI for images, unless they're like pornographic images or, yeah, pretty much just like pornographic images. Other than that, I don't get it. Like, someone just explained to me. DB Grinder kind of plateaued at 50,000. Yeah, chat. This is, and again, I'm not me. DB Grinder's the homie. But if you're saying like his views went down, like, not really. His channel is kind of plateaued, chat. If you look at Yugi tubing, if you don't change at all, every single content creator will plateau. Again, I don't like to use myself as an example, chat. I mean, and I've plateaued, but like, I haven't uploaded. I'm not even really a YouTuber anymore. But if you look at me as a YouTuber, chat, I went through different arcs. There was a shitty replay arc. There was a premium video arc or a history video. There was an arc where I was just uploading all types of stuff, including top 10s and shitty replays and all type. Like, you can't just do one single thing. If you look at all the Market Watch channels, chat, why is there not a Market Watch channel that has like 200K views? Because it's super niche and the videos have a very small audience and there's not really any production value. Like, there's a ceiling there, and the ceiling for that type of content is fucking low. It's not like top 10 content where it's like, oh yeah, your ceiling is like 1 million views, or history content, which, I mean, again, I'm not going to say I created history content. I'm going to say that let me see. How can I say this without you guys ragging on me? I did for history content what Dragon Ball did for action anime. Was Dragon Ball the first action anime? No. But it put that shit on the map. Yeah, I would say that that's objectively true, chat. Because you show me the channel that was cranking out million view history videos, like Most Wanted and Delinquent, I will shut up. But as far as I know, that didn't exist. I was cranking out 100K videos, like, and now other people do it. You know what I mean? But the ceiling on history videos is, yeah, it's like 1 million views. The ceiling on top 10s is like 1 million views. The ceiling on a Market Watch video is like 10K, and that's like, yeah, it's like my ceiling's literally 100 times higher than yours. You know? All right, let's see how much you guys are ragging on me. Hi. Stop saying that, Anime Night. Every time Anime Night says hi highlight channel. Wait, are you guys posting? Okay. Are you guys posting F because the stream died? Highlight channel died. Oh, well, it will be missed. It's bad for the environment. AI Grinder. Should I show Stevie video? It involves the Jess bathroom stuff. This, to me, is an actual controversy because you're talking about something where, how can I say this without sounding woke, chat? Yeah, how can I say this without sounding woke? Okay, you're talking about potential human rights. You know what I mean? Like, the stuff that Jess alleges, I don't know if it's true or not. I would just assume it's true because who lies about that type of thing? You're talking about things that are objectively disgusting. I mean, I've never gone into a bathroom and somebody asked me, like, are you a dude? Like, what the fuck? No one has ever questioned what gender I am, chat. You know what I mean? So obviously, that's a terrible thing. That's an actual, like, controversy. But someone using AI images, who's the victim? Who's the victim? One thing we learned in Police Academy, there has to be a victim for a crime. Like, who's the victim? The victim can be the state, by the way, too. Normies don't understand AI, David WW. AI is going to replace Cap. You mean as a streamer? I would argue no. Because as a streamer right now, chat, I mean, what have I been doing for... I would argue that for the last month, all I've done is just talk about my life to you guys. That's what this stream has literally become. First, it used to just be randomized nonsense, which it still pretty much is. But then this stream became very Cap G centric, which you could argue it should be, but it became very personally Cap G centric. So unless the AI is literally me, I would argue that that's untrue. Yeah, that's untrue. It's not woke. It's shut up. I did. Okay, Jack. All right. Simple yes or no answer. Did I pioneer history Yu-Gi-Oh content on YouTube? Yes or no? And do not be like Cap, but what about that one channel that has 20 history videos that no one ever fucking watched? If that's what you want to go with, fine. I would argue that I pioneered it. I never said that I pioneered shitty replays, chat. I have acknowledged I basically stole that stick from Asian Eyes. Because I was like, what if I do this? But I would say history content specifically, I pioneered that shit. I don't think anyone thought that you could crank out 100K weekly with those type of videos. But I used my expertise. I knew about a ton of things that had happened in this game because I've played this game since like 2002, and I've been in the community the whole time, and I've been on them. I've lived on these message boards and at these events and stuff. So I was like, what if I just talk about all this shit that nobody knows about? You know what I mean? Or no one remembers about. Like, oh yeah, we had an 11-year-old win our U.S. Nationals in like 2005 or 6. Like, I'll just make a video on that. Then I'll hit the 11-year-old up and just ask him, anything crazy happen? You know? And boom, 500,000 video. I'm too old for this drama. I'm not acknowledging it as drama until someone can tell me like who the affected party is or why people are actually mad at DB Grind, because I still haven't actually heard that, chat. Unless someone can tell me why people are mad about mad at DB Grinder and it is a legitimate reason, I am not acknowledging this as drama. This is just people fucking being bored on Twitter. Like, real talk. Quotes our first AI cap. Here's the Stevie vid. I mean, I saw the Stevie video. I just really didn't think it was interesting enough. Like, I usually watch Stevie's videos, chat, because if you look at the content that I've made for the last year, it's very similar to Stevie's. But I didn't even really think that this was like video worthy. Like, what's interesting about it? All right, there you go, chat. Sell me on the interesting aspect of it. Because if you give me a drama, there's drama, but then there's also like, is the drama actually worth a video? Like, what's interesting about it? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of like the news program, chat. Like, okay, something happened. Cool. Why am I putting this on the news? Is it interesting? Is it educational? Is it gonna get people talking, or is it just like little girl finds puppy? Like, all right, that's cool, but like, how many little girls have found puppies? You know? Was it like the mayor's puppy or something? Was it Patrick Mahomes' puppy? If it's Patrick Mahomes' puppy, all right, we can run this on my news program. But if it's just a puppy, like, who gives a fuck? You know, that's all I'm